Welcome, Taurus. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your new moon in Cancer meditation. The new moon in Cancer was last week, and so we are naturally moving towards the full moon in about a week's time. Let's get started with your overall message. Taurus, we have the Sun. This card is really about you finding pleasure and joy in who you are, in your world, in your life. This is you focusing on the things that make you happy, that make you fulfilled, that allow you to be light and fun, to have pleasure in the world. This also is communicating a deep desire to express yourself, to come from that place of complete innocence, non-judgment, no agenda, to really just be who you are in the world and feel all the joy and light that brings to others. This is a sincere expression of yours in every environment, how much you can bring. And this is when you relax into who you are without apologies, really believing and knowing that you are a child of the Most High and that you are here to be happy, to be satisfied, to find fulfillment and pleasure in the simplest things about your life and your environment. In the past, we have the Four of Swords, the Two of Swords, and the Six of Wands. There's been a lot of healing going on for you. A lot of healing. You have been looking very, very intensely at the things that you have learned to understand, that you have endeavored to understand. There is a lot about your past that has been difficult for you, but you have survived it, and you are grateful for that. It is that gratitude, that ability to step back and appreciate that you've made it as far as you have, that is giving you this sense of gratitude and peace. The sense that you now understand some of the value of what you experienced, particularly things that were painful, disappointing, and heartbreaking. You've been able to let those things go. There is a choice for you now. You're at a crossroads. You're at a place where you can see two different options before you. And it is as clear as you are about the options, about the changes that you're going to be making in your future. You're also not feeling tugged at it. There's something very close to you, information that you don't have that you need in order to make the best decision moving forward. This may simply be real rugged honesty about who you are, being honest with yourself about what you need and what you want, what you feel deserving of, and the opportunities that are going to be made available to you depending on the choice that you make. It's not as though you're giving anything up in whatever choice you expand to, but there may be many more options included in each opportunity as you find out more information. And the gist of this is to gain more information. Don't take the choice that is before you blindly and think that there's only two options. There is many more options embedded in this new choice, this crossroads, this change of direction you're anticipating. But moreover, you are experiencing rewards and recognition for the work that you do as part of a team. That can be a family, that can be your job, that can be whatever team or group, the peers that you work among, your willingness to work hard as a peer, not necessarily as a leader, but as a worker to elevate the crowd through the effort of your work, elevate the entire team. And it is the acknowledgement of your peers that is most important to you. No matter how challenging and difficult the experiences, the disappointments you may have weathered in whatever environment this is, you really value the way your coworkers, your family members regard you. It is important to you that they recognize your effort because you have worked very long and very hard by virtue of who you are. You're a Taurus. To balance, to find beauty, to create, to be secure, to be safe and comfortable in your world. This is something you've always endeavored to share with your loved ones. And because of your effort and attention, your loved ones are benefiting. Your peers are benefiting from your effort, from your work. In the present, we have the Seven of Swords, the Eight of Cups, and the Page of Swords. So this is really focusing on some of the difficult experiences you've had as part of a team, the team. And what I am feeling is most important for you is this experience of yourself, this experience of your own happiness, this acceptance of yourself as you are. This need in many ways to be dramatic for yourself because you are dramatizing your fitting into the world, fitting into the world in a way that you may not have experienced in the past, a sense that you belong wherever you are because you're there. And this is really the result of your processing and really reviewing the negative feedback, the criticism, the dismissal, the lack of being taken seriously, the discredit for work you've done that you may have experienced, you may experience on a somewhat continuous basis in the environment you're in. This can be a job. It feels very much like a job, but it can also be a family group, a community group, a friendship group. You are now understanding that this actually is a reflection of the people who would criticize or denigrate your efforts. This is about their fear, not about your effort. And now that you understand that, you recognize that these people have often sought to block you. Their whole goal was to stop you from being so magnificent, to stop you from shining because you shine naturally. You don't even have to try to bring joy to others, to bring drama, light, fun, to remind everybody of the gratitude for the beautiful experience we have on this planet, the joys, the gifts we bring to laugh, to have fun, to enjoy ourselves. And there are many people that are incredibly envious of your talent and your skill to do that and seek to restrict you, squelch you, hide you, push you away. You now understand that not only can you not be changed, you cannot stop being awesome, but you are just receiving that as confirmation of how awesome you are. You're not allowing it to block you, but you are picking your battles. You are understanding every single challenge is not worth mounting. There are only some that matter to your success, and those are the ones you're figuring out right now. Moreover, you are this is part of your releasing a community, releasing a team, an effort, an organization, a place you've worked, even a family configuration that is no longer serving you. There's no longer meaning in what it is you do. And this certainly can be a job that you've slogged through for a very long time. You may have greatly benefited from that job, but it no longer has meaning for you, and you know that. And so you are ready for the next challenge. You're ready to start fresh at something. You have a message to deliver. You have a story to tell. You are looking at new vistas, new locations, new ideas, new inspirations, new truths. You're willing to discover yourself beyond this environment, to return back and to kind of coax out the talents that may have been hidden or buried for a long time as a result of the work that you had to do. But you are ready to deliver a message, or may be open to an offer that may be small, but it could be the precise thing that you need, the precise connection you need to continue to experience this joy of yourself. Express this joy in who you are. The Knight of Wands in the future, the Ten of Cups, and the Moon card. This is particularly for the mothers among you. And I'm speaking now as of motherhood as a road, a continuum, a journey. You have grown into this capacity to share your talents, to encourage others. This is something that you, again, do naturally by virtue of the joy you can bring, the fun you know how to have. Sometimes it's fun at the expense of others, but it's mostly the desire to laugh sometimes when things are incredibly difficult. And by finding the humor in your challenging situations, you elevate them, you grow them, you put them in perspective in many ways. And that is helping you. Finding fun, joy, humor in your environment is what's helping you to be a better caretaker of yourself. And part of caretaking yourself, part of nurturing, healing yourself is an acknowledgement, an enjoyment of belonging and inclusion in this community of love that you are part of, that you have created. And this feels very much like family to me, but it may not be that for all of you. You may be experiencing this in your work environment, where you have created some beautiful resource, circle, or ability to support and be heard by others in a safe way. This is about enjoying the abundance you already have, recognizing that it is the enjoyment, the pleasure, the ability to share this with others and be secure in the return of that vulnerability, that safety, that security that you have contributed to, and that is allowing you to change even the things that you want. You're moving more and more into a place of community, and this is really greatly expanded by your ability to tap into your ancestry. And this is when I speak of motherhood. This is particularly poignant for the mothers among us, but for all of us, we all have that energy within us, that receptivity, that connection to our past, that cord to our histories. And it is in your history, the exploration of that, the enjoyment and celebration of that, that is really helping you to be more of who you are and to recognize that this beautiful, bountiful place that you're arriving at within yourself is part of your heritage. This has been part of the skills that you were given, the opportunities you were given as part of your heritage, part of your ancestral tree or cultural lineage. I'm going to clarify the Eight of Cups in your present with the Queen of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. It's interesting because the Seven of Cups comes right before the Eight. And in many ways, you have achieved the things that you once thought you wanted, the things that you once thought would solve your problems. And a lot of this is coming out of this, perhaps a childhood where you felt that there was a lot of inequality, a lot of injustice, and your ability to gain these experiences, gain this love, family, the things that you felt would solve or ease this challenge are now things that you realize, having got them, that you're ready for a new challenge. It is no longer the things, but it is the process of understanding what you need and supplying yourself with that. And that includes the attention, the care, the focus, the love, the nurturing, the actual seeing your needs as primary, not in a selfish way, but in a way of knowing that you supply your loved ones best, your peers best, as you are fulfilled and you are clear about your needs. I'm going to pull an oracle card for you, Taurus, and hope that this reading is resonating for you. If so, please like and subscribe to my channel. And I have pulled this interesting ametrine, and the key word is intuition. I'm fully aligned with my intuition. I trust this powerful wisdom to guide me. I love this. And I'm also going to pull a soul's journey oracle for you as a further prompt for your meditation in whatever way that this might be helpful to you. And I pull gratitude. I'm thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. Thank you so much, Taurus. Until next time, namaste.